When someone says the word cruiser, the first brand that comes to our mind is Harley Davidson. Today we're going to talk about the entire family tree of Harley Davidson, basically the overview of all the models. They have 34 bikes and 8 different categories. And today we're going to dive deep into all of those 8 categories one by one. There are so many different famous Harley Davidson motorcycles like Fat Boy, Night Rod, VRoad, and also the popular Street 750 here in India. But all of these motorcycles actually belong to different categories or style of riding. And Harley Davidson has determined these into 8 different categories. So the first one is the street models. The street model actually consists of 2 different motorcycles, the Street 750 and the Street Rod 750. Basically, these are urban motorcycles which are nimble and decent power, and these motorcycles are very popular in India as well. The next specification or the next model lineup is the Sportster variant. Bikes like the Iron 883, the 48 or the 1200 Roadster. These bikes actually come into the Sportster family. The Sportster family is basically nothing but lower motorcycles which are inspired by drag and also higher performance, and which are almost from the 800cc to the 1200cc category. The next category is the Diana category. So this particular category is bikes like the Street Bob and the Lowrider. So basically these models are having big V-twin power, they lack touring features, and also they are more powerful than Sportsters and Streets like we discussed previously. The fourth category is the most important and the most popular category out there, and that's because of one particular motorcycle. As you guys have guessed it, it's the Harley Davidson Fat Boy. So the Fat Boy comes into the category called the Softail. So the speciality of Softail motorcycles is that the rear suspension is actually hidden inside the bodywork which you can't see, and that's the uniqueness of the Softail category. And also the most popular Softail model is of course the Fat Boy from the movie Terminator. The fifth category is the VRoad category. With a 60-degree V-twin engine, this one is the most powerful in the segment, and also these motorcycles are drag inspired and actually race proven in many drag strips across US. And in India we have Night Rod and VRoad, both of them having the same 60-degree V-twin, Night Rod being the most stealth version of the VRoad. The VRoad actually has an interesting fact with them. They are actually co-developed with Porsche, and that's why the race-derived history is going alongside with VRoad motorcycles in Harley Davidson's entire lineup. The sixth category is the touring category. As you guys have guessed it, you might have seen in the highways with big hard panniers, ultra bright lights, great infotainment systems and music speakers. This category comes into the touring lineup. For example, bikes like the Road Glide and the Street Glide come into this. They also have huge fairings to avoid the wind blast and to be protected, and you'll be inside the bike literally because to avoid the wind and the crosswinds. These motorcycles are designed to go for the long haul. That's why they have exciting features and options in their motorcycles. The seventh category is the most expensive category in the entire Harley Davidson lineup. That is the CVO lineup. So CVO basically stands for Custom Vehicle Operations. So what CVO actually does is they have a team, they take your touring model like Street Glide or Road Glide, they give it more performance, more power and more aesthetics, and also have additional features like extra chrome, or if you wanted more stealth or different types of speakers. So this is what the CVO does, and because of this customization option, it ends up being the most expensive one in the entire Harley Davidson lineup. The eighth category is the Harley Davidson Trike, which is very unpopular in India, hardly seen, or I don't even think there are 10 bikes here in India. And that's because it's very limited here. It's a 3-wheeler Harley Davidson motorcycle, and bikes like the Freewheeler, the Tri-Glide are the ones which are there in this category. It gives an additional confidence in touring because of the wider space and also more planted on the ground. So these are the 8 different categories of Harley Davidson motorcycles. I hope you guys like this video, and also comment down your favorite aspect of Harley Davidson motorcycles, whether it's their history, their motorcycles or their performance. So comment that down, and also share your feedback about this video. Subscribe to this channel, and also share this video to your friends and also people who own a Harley Davidson. Also, if you have any of these Harley Davidsons, or if your friends have these Harley Davidsons, just hit us up. As you guys can see here, we have the entire range of tires for your Harley Davidson motorcycles. So keep this in mind, and I'll see you guys in the next one.